Hi everyone. So I am looking tired and feeling tired this week. It is my pop-up just closed yesterday and I have had the most amazing week. Honestly, if you made it along to it, thank you so much. It was just incredible meeting so many wonderful people, hearing their stories about makeup and beauty, and I just enjoyed it so much. But I am very tired now, so I thought today I would do a kind of microdosing makeup session. Really just to show that sometimes when you are feeling really tired and exhausted, the temptation is very often to put on as much makeup as you can to sort of counteract those effects. And I'm going to show you how minimally I can do my makeup and how precisely and microdosy I can do my makeup, and then how different I will look at the end of it, how much more awake, how much fresher, and all of that. So I'm going to start by showing you just little dots of makeup. I'm literally going to use everything in a really small and tiny way. So I've done some moisturizer. I've got very dry skin at the moment. It's been a bit problematic, which I don't usually get this type of thing, but I've used cream mainly around this area, around my eyes, which are very, very, very dry. And I've got quite a bit of redness going on. So I'm going to start by using one dot to each side. There's one dot, one dot, one dot. And then just blend. Just going to pat that in and smooth. A little bit of that coming onto my eyelids as well. I was doing this because the skin around my eyes was so dry last week. I was putting on my Elevated Glow pretty much every single day because it was detracting from how dry my skin was looking around there. It's definitely the weather. And then I had a kind of an allergy to something, like I tried a new eye cream. I don't even know why I did that. It was silly. Right before a big event, and my skin did not like it, shall we say. And I'm someone who never ever gets allergies. I think I've only ever had an allergic reaction once before, so the timing was not great. Next, I'm going to use my tint, and I'm just going to use it in certain areas. So I'm going to use it here and here, a little bit on my forehead. I'm going to use a bit of foundation there and there. It's not going to go over. And then just a little bit around here. And then I'm just going to blend that with my brush. So I'm being quite precise where it's going. Anywhere that needs a little bit of evening out or where there's a little bit of redness, that's mainly in between my eyebrows. And then around the edge of my eyebrows there is where I get more pigmentation-y things. And then just blending. So you can see it's pretty minimal what I'm doing, but I'm confident that when we look at the before and after, we're going to be, wow. It is going to be like magic. Next, I'm going to take my Seamless Skin Foundation in shade 9, and I'm just going to use it around the center of my face. Again, just microdosing it anywhere where I need a bit more coverage. I'm usually, well, I like to be a shade 11, but I haven't seen daylight or sunshine for such a long time that I'm right down to my lightest possible shade, which is 9. And it's perfect for now, this colour. So I'm just using it, if you can see, just around there. You can see it's gotten rid of all of that redness, but it looks completely natural. Now I'm going to microdose this side. Ooh, put too much on the brush that time. Similar deal. Starting here, coming down, just on that redness, and blending. Then finally, a little bit of foundation. Just in a thin layer on my chin area. Again, this is where most of my broken capillaries are, my redness, and then just blend out what's left on the brush. So far I think I've used, well, 2 dots of highlighter. I've microdosed probably about 3 dots of tint and half a pump of foundation, half a small pump. So for blush, I've done 1 little dot of highlighter again, and I'm going to mix a tiny bit of lipstick in and just really prime the brush so it's evenly distributed. And then just add a little bit of soft colour. Onto my cheeks. And the other side. I love this colour on my cheeks. So just to hyper perfect but still microdose my skin, I'm going to finish with Pinpoint Concealer. I'm going to start with shade number 5, and this is more of a concealer for me, so anything that's obviously requiring camouflage. So that would be a little bit of sun damage, a broken capillary, a few little brow marks. Definitely this situation here. It should just I guess, some more capillaries. Those little numbers there. Then I'm going to use number 3. I'm just going to lift a couple of shadows. That shadow there. Just at the end of the nasolabial lines there. They just always catch. And if I just lift that shadow, I suddenly look like I've slept. Weirdly. Lifting that shadow up. A little bit there, just where that drags my eye down. Just a little line there. It's only small, but when it goes really well. That just opens everything up. This shade's a little bit more golden, so it just lifts any blueness that I might have. Got a little bit of blueness there as well. It's got that tiredness. All the blood's going to the vital organs and none's coming to the face. Nice bit of redness there. Okay, don't want to spend ages on this, just doing micro. I can always come back to that at the end. So onto eyes, and in the spirit of microdosing, I'm going to put 1 dot here, 1 dot here, 1 tiny dot there, and 1 tiny dot there. Oops, missed that one. Blending the lid first with fingers. And then that's blending really nicely into the highlighter. I give a quick curl. I'm going to microdose my mascara as well. Just a few strokes, keeping it light and fresh. And then curl the next one. Same there. Now I'm going to show you how I like to microdose my liquid liner. So I'm using my Kitten Flick liner, so it has an impossibly tiny tip anyway, so it's perfect for this microdosing technique. So you do your curling and your mascara first, and then you go in, and it's not on the waterline, it's the bit in between the waterline and where it starts to become your eyelid. It's not your eyelid and it's not your waterline. It's that little ledge, if you like, that little bit in between. And if you go along there and you just do dots, it is incredible how much effect it has. It really does look like an eyeliner. And you can take it right into the inner corner if you want, or if not, you can just finish. So it keeps your eye looking really big and really clean. Take a little bit in the inner corner, but if you can see the difference, it just frames like you have an eyeliner, but it's not really an eyeliner. It's just a series of dots, not on the eyelid and not on the waterline. It's on that little cheeky bit in between. So for eyebrows, how to microdose those? I'm just going to have a good look at both and see what's the minimum I can get away with for the maximum effect. I reckon it's just putting 2 hairs under this one. So I'm going to brush this one up. This is the only one that has gaps really just down here. So I'm just going to put a couple of hairs in there. One more there. I think that's going to actually make quite a big difference. And I'm going to use a tinted gel. I'm going to take most of the product off so it's really natural. Use it at the inner corner. A little bit there. And here. Done. So onto lips. I'm going to do a swipe of Lisa. Top and bottom, and then 1C pencil. Just in a kind of buffing motion. So yeah, I'm not microdosing my lip liner because that is my thing. I like the more the merrier. But that's just quite a nice soft rosy lip. Last thing, I just want to do 1 dot there, 1 dot there. This is highlighter. 1 dot there, 1 dot there, 1 dot there, little dot there, and there, and tiny bit there. Okay, so now the moment of truth. Has my microdosed makeup had the desired effect? Do I look less tired, more awake? Has it transformed me? Am I more wow? So let's compare the before and after. I am really happy with that. I've used hardly any makeup at all. Literally hasn't made a dent on any of my makeup. It took me no time at all. And I definitely look completely different, less tired, more refreshed. I strangely feel it as well, but that is the, the magical power of makeup. And yes, I think it was good. One thing I did forget to do was just powdering. Not that I need a lot, but I definitely would do a micro dose of powder just in a couple of areas where I get a little bit shiny and not in a good way. Obviously, if you're more oily, then you probably want to microdose down the entire center of your face. This is a great look. You can literally try it now with whatever's in your makeup bag. Just microdose, microdose, microdose. It works. Let me know what you think of it in the comments, and I'll see you soon.